And until your 18th, you were more into indie rock. What was your favorite band of that indie rock phase?
Sonic Youth.
Sonic Youth. Why?
I went to go see them when I was 14, so it had a big impression on me in Manchester, particularly because of Kim Gordon. I think just being a woman who didn't seem to have to be a girl, really. She was just like, on stage, she's just Kim Gordon, like she's not a woman on stage.
And what does she have in common with Grace Jones? Can you tell?
I think that's true. Certainly true, Grace Jones as well. And I don't. When I'm being creative, when I'm writing a song or I'm on stage or doing some kind of performance, I don't feel like I'm making woman music or female music, or that I'm standing on stage as a woman. I'm kind of in the best, when it feels really good, I'm forgetting about all that and I'm just there as a performer.
It's just your music and that's it then?
Kind of, yeah.
Well then, after your indie rock phase, then you came into dance music. How come? Can you describe what happened? What made you?
I lived in Manchester and at the end of the late 80s, and
Stone Roses and
yeah, and there was a massive crossover. And one day I was in my usual club of like weirdos and like rockers and, you know, sort of strange people with wearing lots of black, and where we listened to like Sonic Youth and Big Black and the Butthole Surfers, and also lots of 60s garage music, you know, and the Angry Young Them, and you know, that kind of stuff. And then one day all these like football hooligans came in, what looked like to us would usually beat us up, but now in retrospect, I didn't understand at the time, but in retrospect they were on E. And they came in and they were like hugging us, and then the DJ put on I Am the Resurrection by the Stone Roses, and we were like all hooked like that, you know, and something changed then, and I think everybody's mind got opened. And even though I didn't sort of come across any kind of drugs for years later, I was very affected by that moment. I was very young, but you know, there was a real sense of something changing, and the two things becoming, you know, the line becoming less blurred, but then less defined and more blurred. But then I just started going to nightclubs. I mean, as soon as I could get into nightclubs, I was going to gigs because I couldn't get into nightclubs.
Okay, so that's, yeah.
And then as soon as I could get into nightclubs, I started going to nightclubs.
Natural
extension.
Do you still listen to indie rock?
Yeah. I love the Queens of the Stone Age. Fantastic. I've just been over to see the Hives as well. They were great.
Yeah.